It's me, your Safari, and today let's start. It's given light over here, but today first we'll do simple machines, okay? So I'm getting you simple machine. Wait. Here. Work. The action performed when force acting on the body moves it or changes its position or shape in the direction of the force acting on the body. So, when in science work is known as when you move something and you give a force on it and you move it. That's work, okay? Means if you're standing still with a heavy carriage on your shoulders, then it won't be work. You have to walk, okay? WALK, you have to walk. Then only work. WORK will be done, okay? Energy, the ability of a body to do work. So if there is something ability to do work, that means when you have the mm when you meet the requirements to do a work, it's known as energy. Okay. Machine. Now what's a machine? Object that allows us to perform a task with lesser effort, even if we do it with ourselves without any help. Means no, we will give no help also. No, we won't be required to do the work. We would just give instructions and then the machine would do the work. Okay. Simple machines are basic mechanical devices that we use in our daily lives. In the machines that we use in our daily life are simple machines. Okay. Now, what a complex machine? The machines which are a combination of two or more simple machines. So, if two or more simple machines mix together, you get a complex machine. Now is effort. Okay. The force applied to a machine. The force that you apply to a machine is known as effort. Load, the resultant force exerted by the machine. The product that is exerted is known as load. Mechanical advantage, the ratio of the load lifted by a machine to the effort applied to it. Means how much load will the machine afford if you give a certain amount of effort. This is known as mechanical advantage. Load is to effort. Okay. So lever, a rigid bar or a rod that can move about a fixed support or point. Suppose you keep a rigid point over here and you move this thing down, this thing up. It can move like that, okay? Inclined plane, a slanting surface which connects two or more points at different heights. So the easier objects can be moved up easily. Easier object will slide easily. Sliding slopes, their inclined plane. Pulley, a simple machine consisting of a well which is grooved into the rim in a rope or a chain. You look at a well, look and then say, okay. Other things are not there. Now, what is a screw? An inclined plane which is wound around a rod. Okay, suppose you have a rod and then you have a spring that is wound around it. Okay, it's a screw. Wheel and axle arrangement consisting of a wheel attached to a cylinder. So there is a rigid support to which the wheel is attached. Okay. Now, wedge, a simple machine made of wood or metal with two slanting sides ending in a sharp or pointed edge. So where there is a sharp and pointed edge, so you can easily pierce, it's known as a wedge. Now what is the efficiency? The ratio of the work done by the machine to the work done on machine. Okay, that means ratio to the effort to the total work done. Okay, work of the machine. Okay. Okay, so energy is the cause and work is the effect. So how is work done? When energy is caused, then effect is the work. Okay. So machines can either be simple or complex. Simple machines can be changed in the direction of the applied force in the most appropriate direction. Okay. So as you apply force, you will get it. Okay. Simple machines can be helped by achieving the purpose by applying the force at the convenient position. You need to apply the force there only. Then you will get the convenient use. Multiplying the applied force by increasing the speed of the object. So if you increase the speed of the object, then you get the forces being multiplied. Okay, so a simple machine works on the principle that it is neither provides energy by itself nor does any work on its own. So simple machines, every energy has to be provided by you and you will only do the work. Okay, it's a simple machine. So the smaller the lead of the screw, the higher the mechanical advantage. The screw is a force multiplier. Okay, multiple forces. Okay, wheel and axle arrangement can be used as a force multiplier or a speed multiplier. Okay, wedge is a combination of two inclined planes. You have this inclined plane and you have this inclined plane, so you get a wedge over there. Okay, efficiency of a machine indicates how well its input energy is converted to the useful output energy. Okay, in an ideal machine, the total output must be equal to the total input energy. But actually, it's not there because heat and everything is there. Some amount of heat energy, some amount of energy is lost in friction, heat, all that. So we should take care of machines, okay? And a mechanical advantage, if it is greater than 1, then the load is more than the effort. Okay, then we say the machine is a force multiplier. If mechanical advantage is less, then effort has to be applied more. Okay, there are 6 types of simple planes. Okay, lever is used to lift heavy weights. Okay, with minimum effort of amount. For a lever, the mechanical advantage is load by effort. Okay, so therefore you have load arm by effort arm. There are 3 types of levers: class 2, class 3, class 1. Class 1 lever, the fulcrum is in the between of the load and the effort. Class 2 lever, you have the fulcrum and the effort. Class 3 lever, you have the effort between the fulcrum and the load. Now what is an inclined plane? Inclined plane reduces the work, okay, reduces the effort, and you need the to lift objects, but you do not reduce the amount of work. Okay, it increases rather. Apply the formula fully. If you don't understand class 1, class 2 and class 3, apply F for fulcrum, L for load and E for effort. Okay, now see, for an inclined plane, mechanical advantages: length of the inclined plane and vertical height. Okay, so pulleys are always helpful in lifting heavy objects. There are 2 types: fixed pulley and movable pulley. Fixed pulley, the pulley is attached to a hook or the wall and it does not move. Movable pulley, the effort is reduced by pulling the load. It has a disadvantage that one has to push or pull the pulley up and down. Okay, the smaller the lead of the screw, we have read this, right? Wheel and axle alignment can be used either as a force multiplier or as a speed multiplier. Weight is a combination of two, you know. Now what's the efficiency? The efficiency of a machine is indicates how well its input energy is converted to the useful output energy. So input energy is converting into output energy. Okay. It's ideal for a machine that the total output energy must be equal to the input energy, but it is not. We should take care of machines so that they have a long life. Okay. We must oil and grease them. Now what is a screw? Screw is an inclined plane wound around a rod, spherically making a number of turns on it. So when you turn, when you make a rod spherical, and then you get a screw, and it's also common for holding things together and lifting materials. Some of its examples are the bolts, the screw caps of the jars, and the button and the bottle, the screw jack, which is also used to lift the car. Okay, now pulley. Pulley is a simple machine. See, you have fixed support over here, and then you run the grooved rim. Okay, and the wheel and axle is fit to the block, and the wheel is free to rotate, and then you have the pulley which is changing objects in the direction of the force. Pulleys are of 2 main types: the fixed pulley and the movable pulley. And what's an inclined plane? A slanting surface which to connects two points at different heights so that the heavier objects can move up or down easily. Okay? So the inclined plane reduces the effort needed to lift the object, but it does not reduce the amount of work of the object. Okay? In class to lever, the load is between the fulcrum and the effort. Some other examples are bottle opener, wheelbarrow, and nutcracker. Wheel and axle arrangement. It consists of a wheel attached to a cylindrical rod or shaft known as axle. So the wheel and axle are moved together to form a simple machine. The effort is applied to the wheel and then the axle turns and vice versa. Then it can be seen in doorknob, the steering wheel. Okay. The speed multiplier can be seen in bicycle and tires also. Wedge, it's a simple machine made of wood or metal with two slanting edges. Okay, the wedge is generally the combination of two inclined planes like this. Okay, inclined plane makes wedge. Okay, it is used to split objects. Class 3 lever, in class 3 lever the effort is between the fulcrum and the load. Now you have tongs and fishing rods and knife and the broom, which are all class 3 levers. Okay. Now in class 1 lever, the fulcrum is between the load and the effort. You have all you have examples like scissors, pliers and all. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Goodbye.